some crazy stuff I want to share with y'all. Some new Mandela Effects for January of 2018. And I'm new to YouTube. I'm doing this off my phone. I don't have all the devices and everything that I need, no mics and everything. I'm just doing it off my phone. But like I said, I got some new Mandela Effects. One is if you're ever a fan of Smokey and the Bandit, uh, there was a racist line originally on that movie, um, and I remember it because me and my dad I grew up watching Smokey and the Bandit, um, and it's just crazy that it's just changed. And I've tried looking it up on Google, on YouTube, on everything, and you cannot find any trace of the old version of it. I've tried going to movie stores and trying to find original copies. Even the copy that I have at home is changed. Now, it used to say, and I'm not racist at all, but this is what it used to say. Whenever Smoking the Bandit I believe it was the first Smoking the Bandit. The bandit was running from Sheriff Buford T. Justice, and he went down this long dirt road, and he jumped over this bridge. The police cars and Buford T. Justice was following behind him, and the first car didn't make it, and the second car didn't make it. The second car was hanging off of the bridge. Well, here comes Sheriff Buford T. Justice, just riding up behind him, and he bumps him into the river. And whenever he gets out the car, he goes up there and he says, "Listen, boy, where's Sheriff Bramford?" And then a guy gets out of the car and he says, "I am Sheriff Bramford." And originally, Sheriff Buford T. Justice replied, "For some reason, you sounded a little wider on the radio." But now, for some reason, it says, "You sounded a little taller on the radio." And it's completely changed. You can look it up if you don't believe me. I'm not forcing anybody to believe me. It could be something that everybody that they've changed, and they just don't want nobody getting offended. It may have been something that they just stopped completely doing, and nobody posts it on the internet because people might get offended. I don't know. But another Mandela effect I've noticed recently is if you go outside and you look at the moon, on some nights it's full moon, you can't really tell. But whenever there's a crescent moon, or what some people call that, it's not really familiar with the phases, they call it a banana moon. Used to, growing up, I've always known it to be from side to side. It's always been from side to side for me. But about 4 or 5 months ago, I went outside and I was with my wife, and I noticed that the moon, that it was a crescent moon, but it was on the bottom, and it just thrilled me. I was like, man, something's going on. It threw me for a loop. And still, every so often, I still see the phase on the bottom of the moon. I see the crescent banana shape, or some people call it thumbnail, or whatever you want to call it, on the bottom of the moon. Just throw it, and if you go on Google and you look up the moon phase calendar, it still shows it going from side to side, which is the old way. That right there is residue of the old moon. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up, and you can go outside and look at it. For some of you, it may have always been that way. I don't know, but for me, it hasn't. Another one, the last Mandela effect I want to share with everybody is, if anybody's a fan of ZZ Top, and you listen to the song "Sharp Dressed Man," for some reason, I remember it being, "Girls go crazy about a sharp-dressed man." I remember it plain as day. Girls go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. I've even looked at the lyrics. But now, it says, every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. No. That is not the way I remember it. I've always remembered girls go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. That's all I have for everybody. Like I said, I'm filming this on my phone. I'm not really familiar with YouTube very well, but just figured I'd want to share that with everybody, and leave comments. Tell me what you think. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Hit the bell. And everybody have a good night. Have a great day.